Okay, Assalamu alaikum everyone. We were on revision of exercise 12A. As you can see over there, uh, we were discussing about pyramid. Okay, if in the question base area is given, there is no need to apply formula of base area. You just need to apply formula for volume to get your final answer. And if in case base area is not given, then you need to apply formula according to the shape. Right? So first you need to find base area and then you need to find volume, as we have discussed earlier in the first class. Okay. Next we have some questions like question 6, like volume is given to you, height is also given to you, but base area is not given to you. And they are asking for finding length of its square base. So as you can see, we have square base. We know the formula for volume, which is 1 over 3 multiply by base area multiply by height, right? So we first find base area by using this formula, because you can see over there base area is not given, height given है आपको, volume given है, right? And you need to find length of square base. तो पहले हमारे पास square का area आएगा and then we will calculate its length. Or we have another way to solve this question as well. As you know, we have square base. Do you know the formula for area of square? Anyone? Yes, formula for area of square. So simple. Yes. Area of square is length multiplied by length. So we can replace this base area with the formula of area of square, which is length multiplied by length. So this is our formula. We can also replace base area with the formula of area of square to get length, right? So now we just need to substitute the values. As you can see, volume is given to you, which is 100. 1 over 3 as it is. Length is not given, so we will just keep them as it is. Height is given to you again, which is 12. So after substituting value, we need to solve it further. As you can see, we can cancel these two numbers. So first we will cancel them. This is 4. So after cancelling it, we need to solve it further to get the value of L. I hope you know how to solve it further. Is there any need to explain it further? Yes?
No.
Okay, so you know how to solve this is L square. You first need to take 4 to the left side, divide होगा जाके, and then we have L square equal to some number. Square हटाने के लिए you need
Yes.
to take square root, and square root करोगे तो you will get your final answer of length, right? Same as question 7. In question 7, if you will look at the shape, they are not asking for volume right now. The question is to find total surface area, right? And you know, total surface area means areas of all faces. Right now, if you will look at this pyramid, how many faces are there? Yes, कितनी faces हैं इसकी जिसकी हमें area find out करना पड़ेगा? Come on, count the faces.
3.
3? No.
No, 4.
8, 4. Anyone else?
5.
5 faces. Good. We have in the middle, we have rectangle, and with every corner, we have a triangle like this. So this is our shape. If we will draw the net of this rectangular pyramid. So we have this shape. Basically, we need to find its total surface area. It means we need to find area of all faces, and then total surface area के लिए we just need to add our answers to get final answer, right? So this middle one is a rectangle, and you know the values are given to you, which is 66 and 32. So you first need to find area of this rectangle. Formula is simple, which is L multiplied by B. दोनों की values put करोगे, you will get area of rectangle, right? Then you need to find area of this triangle. अच्छा, is it necessary कि we need to find area of all four triangles? या फिर
No, we have to find two of them because
yes,
they're
we
having the
have.
same value.
Yes, good. We have to find only two areas because we know this triangle and this one, they both are equal. Their values, their measurement, each and everything is same. And these two triangles are same, right? So we will just find area of this triangle. We will call it T1. And we will find area of this one. We will call it T2. After finding areas of these two triangles, we will just add all the values, all five values to get our final answer of total surface area. Okay, so this is again a simple question, but it is quite lengthy. Like working ज़्यादा होगी, but है simple. You just need to find areas of all faces to get your final answer of total surface area. Okay, formula again for triangle, you know, it's 1 over 2 multiplied by B multiplied by H. Base इसकी यही होगी, which is 32 centimeter. And for height, it is given. इस वाले triangle की होगी height 63. और इस वाले triangle की जो 66 की side पर है, इसकी height होगी 56. So you just need to substitute the values to get your final answer. This question is simple, but let's move further towards the next one, which is quite tricky and important as well as per CIs. This is question 10. Okay. In this question, अच्छा ये तो easy है. इसमें in this one, first you need to find height and then you need to find its volume. अच्छा चलो discuss कर लेते हैं. This is a rectangular pyramid. Rectangle की दोनों
मिस
values. Yes, Mahin.
मिस मैंने ये इस टाइप का ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया था, मैं आपको शो करूं? मुझे उसमें एक चीज पूछनी है.
You can send me through WhatsApp, right?
ओके.
अभी तो will be quite lengthy because हमें एक और chapter भी cover करना है ना. Okay, so this time we have this rectangular pyramid. As you can see, for rectangle values are given to us, which is 15 centimeter and 9 centimeter. Slant height of this pyramid is also given, which is 16. We first need to find height of this pyramid. अच्छा, if you will look at this shape, height जो हमारे पास होती है pyramid की height, वो ये slant height नहीं होती. Height is always in perpendicular form like this one. Straight height होती है. So we need to find height of pyramid which is unknown. Can you tell me the measurement of this side? If anyone can. Yes. Height is unknown. We need to find. This is h. What about the measurement of this side? This one is also 16. अच्छा.
फिफ्टीन का हाफ.
15 का half, good. Because this whole side is equal to 15 centimeter और हमने जो perpendicular draw किया है straight line वो center में ही आता है. So it is half of 15 which is 7.5 centimeter. Which type of triangle is it? अगर ये straight है बिल्कुल तो yes, रुमैसा. Which type of triangle is it? If it is just straight. चलो एक और सिंबल बना देती हूँ.
Right angle triangle.
Right angle triangle. And we know for right angle triangle, we have a formula which is h square, Pythagoras theorem, which is h square equal to p square plus b square. So वो formula आपने use करना है. Opposite to right angle is h. This one is p, this one is b. You just need to substitute the values in Pythagoras theorem to get the value of height, right? After finding height, you need to find volume. So again, formula is 1 over 3 multiply by base area, multiply by height, and then you need to solve this part in the same way as we have done in the previous question 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is all about question 10. Question 11 and 12 are also same, बट उसमें हमें फाइंड आउट करना होगा टोटल सरफेस एरिया, राइट? तो टोटल सरफेस एरिया में हमें ये वाली स्लैंट हाइट चाहिए होती है, बिकॉज फॉर्मूला इज 1/2 मल्टीप्लाई बाय बी मल्टीप्लाई बाय एच। तो ये जो स्लैंट हाइट होगी वो गिवन नहीं होगी उनमें, क्वेश्चन 11 एंड 12 में। तो वी नीड टू अगेन यूज दिस राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल पाइथागोरस थ्योरम to first find height of the triangles, and then we need to solve it again in the same way as we have done question 7, right? तो थोड़े से ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस है इस एक्सरसाइज में। स्टार्टिंग के तो बहुत इजी है, लाइक सिर्फ वॉल्यूम का फॉर्मूला यूज करना है और सॉल्व कर लेना है। बट यहाँ से क्वेश्चन 7 भी इजी है, जस्ट लेंदी है, थोड़े से फॉर्मूलाज अप्लाई करने होंगे 4-5 दफा, बट है इजी। But these three questions are quite tricky, but they are similar as well. Question 10, question 11, question 12. मतलब एक्स्ट्रा काम इसमें सिर्फ ये है कि फर्स्ट यू नीड टू फाइंड हाइट और स्लैंट हाइट। जैसे इस क्वेश्चन में देखो तो हाइट, अच्छा इसमें भी हाइट फाइंड आउट करनी है, या तो हाइट आपके पास अननोन होगी या आपके पास स्लैंट हाइट अननोन होगी। तो यू फर्स्ट नीड टू ड्रॉ दिस राइट ट्राइंगल इन द सेंटर और apply Pythagoras theorem to get the unknown value. After finding it, you need to apply formula of volume और surface area as per the question. इसमें volume है तो volume का लगेगा, नेक्स्ट वाले में surface area है तो surface area का formula लगाएंगे। This is all about exercise 12A. Now you all are requested to please solve it again, solve the given worksheet as well, and then if you find any difficulty, you can ask by just texting me, or you can ask me tomorrow, inshallah, in school. Okay, so now let's talk about chapter 11, trigonometric ratios. Acha, can you tell me the name of trigonometric ratios? जल्दी, वो तो बहुत इजी चैप्टर है।
Sin 10,
हम्म,
sin 10 and
we have
cos.
we have three trigonometric ratios, right? Sine, cos, and tan. Can you tell me the formulas for sine, cos, and tan?
Sine is perpendicular upon hypotenuse.
Acha, we have one statement for remembering the formulas. Some people have curly brown hair, turning permanently black. You all have written in the copies as well. You can check. Acha, formula for sine is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Next one is cos,
Base upon
base upon height,
hypotenuse.
and tan is P upon B, right?
Perpendicular upon base.
Yes. So these are the three formulas. पूरे chapter में you just need to use these three trigonometric ratios to get your unknowns. अच्छा, ये जो exercise 12A है, this was I guess first assessment में भी थी ये। तो अब it's not necessary कि इससे इतना ज़्यादा होगा, but फिर भी you can check it as well. इसमें कुछ इतना वैसे खास नहीं है. It's quite simple. Let's talk about the second one. अच्छा, all other three exercises 12B, 12C, 12D, all three are similar. You just need to use these three trigonometric ratios as you can see over there. अच्छा, a shortcut trick is, वैसे तो we have right triangles here in this chapter, and in chapter 10 as well we were having right triangle, but the difference is when we need to use Pythagoras theorem, when we need to apply trigonometric ratios, the difference is by looking at the angles. ठीक है, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज के सारे राइट ट्राइंगल्स में एंगल गिवन होगा. So if angle is given, it means you need to apply trigonometric ratios. But if angle is not given, so obviously Pythagoras theorem ही लगेगा, और कुछ चांस ही नहीं है. या तो इसमें एंगल गिवन होगा या फिर एंगल अननोन होगा. इन बोथ केसेस यू नीड टू अप्लाई trigonometric ratios, right? So all three exercises are similar. You people will be having different right triangles. आपने उनको solve करना होगा as per the given and unknowns, right? So let's solve few questions, and then I think जो last exercise है उसमें we have क्या है उसमें word problems as well. Okay. So, okay, so from exercise 13, 11A, B and C, you people will be having right triangles like you can see over there. This is the right triangle. One angle is given to you. Let's take the value as 15. One side is given to you as A centimeter. This side is given to you as B centimeter. And this one as, let's suppose, 11 centimeter. Okay. So this is right triangle. Angle is given. It means we need to apply trigonometric ratios, right? So step number 1 is to mark H, P, and B. Can you tell me which side will be H?
Miss B.
B.
Miss
B is
B.
our H. Okay. Just
And
decide.
11 will be B and A will be P.
Okay. Just the side opposite to right angle is our P. Sorry.
It's H.
Yes, it's H. Yes, side opposite to right angle is H. The side opposite to the given angle is P. And the third one is B, right? So I am first talking about the value of A. For finding A, which trigonometric ratio I have to apply? Yes. Sin, cos और tan कौन सा रेशियो अप्लाई करें?
Miss cos or 10?
Cos और tan. I am talking about P, this A. P unknown है, perpendicular. So we need to apply trigonometric ratio, that trigonometric ratio in which we
Teacher,
have
sign.
P and
Cos.
B. P and B. How can we apply
Teacher,
cos? Yes.
teacher, sign apply करना.
Sin कैसे कर सकते हैं? For sin P upon H. Both are unknown.
मिस
या
टेन करना होगा.
tan करना होगा या फिर cos कर. tan करेंगे हम for A, cos करेंगे हम for B. So first, let's start with tan. After writing trigonometric ratio, you need to write angle, which is 15. Formula is again P upon B. So now you just need to take calculator, use calculator value of 10, 15. Just substitute the value of P and B. Right now they are A upon 11. अच्छा यहाँ पे कुछ भी value हो सकती है. After that we need to calculate A. So what to do next? What to do next for finding A? Yes, shift 11 to the other side और वो वहां जाके हो जाएगा multiply to get our final answer of A. In the same way, if we need to find B, so for that we need to apply another trigonometric ratio. अच्छा, अब जब हमारे पास P आ जाएगा ना, तो now for finding H, we can use cos, we can use sin as well. Because अब हमारे पास P की वैल्यू तो है. So we can apply sin as well, we can apply cos as well. In both cases, your final answer will be correct. So this is one of the question of exercise 12B, जिसमें 2 unknowns होंगे. ऐसे ही किसी क्वेश्चन में like let's suppose सिर्फ एक unknown भी हो सकता है. और मे बी अ क्वेश्चन लाइक दिस कि जिसमें आपके पास है राइट ट्राइंगल, एंगल इज अननोन विच इज एक्स. लेट्स सपोज एक्स एंगल ही फाइंड आउट करना है. And two sides are given to you. One is 15 centimeter, one is 20 centimeter. So again, in that case, first you need to mark HP and B. Then you need to decide the trigonometric ratio. And then you need to apply, solve it further. Acha, side opposite to right angle is H. Side opposite to this given angle is P. This one is B. So now which trigonometric ratio we need to use? B is not given to us and B is also, मतलब ना तो ये given है ना ही ये unknown है. So we are not going to apply any trigonometric ratio with B. Yes, Hafsa, we need to apply sine. So trigonometric ratio is sine, and you know angle is not given to you. So instead of writing any angle, we will just put variable which is x equal to p upon h. Okay, so now we need to substitute the values which are 20/15. क्वेश्चन में कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम है. अच्छा, okay. After substituting the values p and h, what we need to do next? x कैलकुलेट करना है. क्या होगा? Yes, inverse. Good. Whenever we need to shift trigonometric ratio to the other side, like sine है और आप उसे shift करोगे दूसरी side पे, तो it will be the inverse of trigonometric ratio. Sine का inverse बनेगा sine inverse, and then जो भी आपके पास आंसर होगा डिवाइड करके. अभी right now for this one solution does not exist because मैंने क्वेश्चन अपने वैल्यूज अपने पास से लिखी हैं, तो उनमें थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम है. So you need to divide both of them first, and then you need to find inverse of that particular answer to get your final value of x. Okay, so this is all about exercise 12C. 12B और C हमने डिस्कस कर ली. In 12B angle will be given and कोई side unknown होगी जिसको आप trigonometric ratio से find out कर लोगे. In 12C sides given होंगी, angle unknown होगा, उसको आप inverse trigonometric ratio से solve करोगे. And for the last one, which is 12D, you people will be having some word problems. Yes. Yes, Maheen. Okay, let's see 12D now. In 12D, we have some word problems, but again, maybe possible है कि figure उसकी आपके साथ draw हुई भी हो question के साथ, या फिर maybe figure is missing, so you need to draw figure first and then you need to apply corresponding trigonometric ratios to solve it further. In the same way, because उसमें भी angle या तो given होगा या फिर unknown होगा, you need to apply trigonometric ratios, and then अगर angle unknown है तो you need to go for inverse, और अगर angle given है तो you need to go for simple trigonometric ratios. Like you can see in exercise 12D, we have this question with 32-degree given angle. This is right angle. Figure is given to you. So you first need to mark H, P and B, and then you need to look for the trigonometric ratio. यहाँ पे आपके पास जो P है, this height of the tree is unknown. So you need to use P and B because H का तो कोई काम है नहीं इसमें. So we have 10 over there. 10, 34 equal to P upon B. And then in the same way आपने इसमें further values put करनी है. You need to find the value of 10, 34. P और B की वैल्यू पुट करेंगे हम. 34 आ जाएगा. देन 34 को वहां ले जाके मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे टू गेट अवर फाइनल आंसर ऑफ हाइट ऑफ द ट्री. In the same way, all questions are same, I guess, from this exercise 12D. So this is all about the 2 chapters that are coming in second assessment grand test, which is on 2nd April. If you have any confusion, you can ask. Otherwise, the class is over. You can leave. Yes. Raise your hands if you have any confusion.
वैसे ग्रैंड टेस्ट में वो जो ट्रायंगल्स साथ में होते हैं वो वाले भी देंगी, वो जो थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होता है.
मे भी हो सकता है.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you please revise question number 5 of exercise 11B?
Question 5 of exercise 11B. Okay, let's see. 11B is related to simple trigonometric ratios, है ना? Yeah. Okay, this is question 5 of exercise 11B. This one. Okay. As you can see, again we have 2 right triangles over there. We need to find the length of AH, which is this one. Let's call it as X. And we need to find the value of HC, which is this one. Let's take it as Y. बेटे grand test is on 2nd April. Date is already mentioned in this, WhatsApp group.
Miss,
Yes.
can you repeat the exercise 11 C's question number 3?
Let's talk about question 5 first. This is your right triangle. You can see we have two right triangles. First, we will talk about this X. This is right triangle. This is your right angle. You first need to mark H, P, and B. This is H. This is P. And this is B. And as you can see, B का कोई काम नहीं है, तो we will take trigonometric ratios of P and H, which is sine, right? तो ये हो जाएगा sin 56 equal to P upon H. P upon H. Substitute the values. P की प्लेस पे आएगा X, H की प्लेस पे होगा 8.9 and whatever you have at the place of sin 56, you just need to multiply it by 8.9 to get your final answer of X, right? अब जो हम सेकेंड वाले ट्राइंगल की बात करेंगे, तो इसमें आपके पास दिस X इज गिवन, ये अभी हमने फाइंड आउट कर लिया है फर्स्ट पार्ट में, तो हम वही यूज करेंगे. एंड दिस एंगल इज नॉट गिवन टू यू, सो यू फर्स्ट नीड टू फाइंड दिस एंगल. अब ये एंगल कैसे फाइंड आउट होगा? यू कैन सी दिस इज अवर होल ट्राइंगल. इसका एंगल है 90, इसका एंगल है 56 एंड वी नो सम ऑफ द एंगल्स ऑफ अ ट्राइंगल इज 180. तो आपने 180 में से 90 और 56 को माइनस करना है, यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस एंगल, राइट? सो वो जो भी आपके पास आंसर आएगा 90 माइनस 56 इज आई गेस 34. तो यू नीड टू टेक दिस एंगल 34 एट द प्लेस ऑफ एंगल एंड देन अगेन उसी तरह से जैसे हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो अप्लाई करते हैं, यू नीड टू सॉल्व इट फर्दर. मतलब सिर्फ इसमें एंगल गिवन नहीं था, वो आपने ट्राइंगल के सम से फाइंड आउट करना है.
Teacher, the base will be same for both.
बेस इज नॉट सेम. बेस इसकी है x, बट उसकी वैल्यू गिवन नहीं है, ना ही हमें फाइंड आउट करनी है. ओके, सो हम वो उसको तो हम यूज नहीं करेंगे. एंड फॉर दिस ट्राइंगल बेस इज अननोन. बेस आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. परपेंडिकुलर इज गिवन, जो हमने पार्ट ए में फाइंड आउट किया है. तो वी विल अप्लाई ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो ऑफ 10 34 इक्वल टू p अपॉन b, और इसको यूज करके हम फाइंड आउट करेंगे द वैल्यू ऑफ बेस विच इज y.
जो परपेंडिकुलर हमने पार्ट ए में निकाला है, वो वाले ट्राइंगल में निकाला है, वो
Yes.
बी वाले में भी यूज
वो यूज होगा बिकॉज वो सेम है. परपेंडिकुलर दोनों का सेम है, बेस सेम नहीं है. ओके, सो this is all about the revision. If you have now any other questions, you can ask me through WhatsApp because meeting time is about to over. Yes, Mahin, you were asking about exercise 11C question 5, 3. Mahin, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, which question? This one.
This exercise 11C question number 3.
This is exercise 11C question 3.
Yes,
Again,
this one.
yes, you have a quadrilateral ABCD. अच्छा, as you can see इसमें कोई right triangle नहीं है, so we can draw an imaginary line over there. सिर्फ इसलिए कि हम right triangle यहाँ पे बना लें, ठीक है? So this is our right triangle. Okay, can you people tell me the measurement of this side? This hole is 7 meter. What will be the measurement of this side? Yes, anyone? Measurement of CD is 7 centimeter, 7 meter, and measurement of AB is 4 meter. So हमें सिर्फ इस ऊपर वाले पार्ट की मेजरमेंट चाहिए. For that, we need to subtract both of them. 7 minus 4, which is 3 meter, right? हमने फाइंड आउट करना है फॉर फर्स्ट वन एंगल ADC. एंगल मार्क होता है मिडिल वाला, विच इज D. D एंगल इज अननोन. सो अगेन यू नीड टू अप्लाई ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज अकॉर्डिंगली. राइट ट्राइंगल के सामने होगा हाइपोटेन्यूस, एंगल के ऑपोजिट है perpendicular, this is base. तो अब perpendicular तो given नहीं है, तो we will just leave it. We have to apply trigonometric ratio of B and H, which is cos. Cos x equal to B upon H. And then cos को हम shift करेंगे, cos inverse बनेगा to get our final value of x. For second one, we need to find the length of BC. मतलब अगर मैं यही वाली साइड जो है A और ये वाली perpendicular, अगर मैं यही find out कर लूँ तो I will get the same value of BC because दोनों sides same है. After finding this value of x, I need to apply another trigonometric ratio to get the value of p, which is again very simple. Sin कर लो या cos कर लो, cos नहीं होगा सॉरी, sin या tan करके हम इसका परपेंडिकुलर फाइंड आउट कर लेंगे. एंगल आपके पास आ गया होगा फर्स्ट पार्ट में, तो वो वाला एंगल आपने यूज करना है.
तो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम भी लगाना पड़ेगा फिर?
पाइथागोरस थ्योरम भी लग सकता है. यू कैन यूज ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो एज वेल. पाइथागोरस थ्योरम पार्ट 2 में लग सकता है. देखो ये साइड भी हमें पता है, ये साइड भी पता है. वी नीड टू फाइंड दिस वन. तो हम कर सकते हैं ना पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से इजीली.
बी एंड सी फाइंड करने के लिए ये कर सकते हैं?
यस, बी एंड सी के लिए कर सकते हैं, बट फर्स्ट पार्ट में तो एंगल कैलकुलेट करना है, तो वो होगा ही ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो से. ओके ओके, सो आई एम जस्ट एंडिंग अप द मीटिंग. टाइम इज अबाउट टू ओवर. अल्लाह हाफिज एवरीवन.
Allah Hafiz, teacher.
अल्लाह हाफिज.